Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Who is spiritual master? Who is TATTVA? Jnanina Tattvadarshina. Who has seen the truth? What is truth? Adya Jnana Tattva Brajendra Kumar. Brajendra Kumar. Son of Nanda Maharaja is absolute truth. And who has seen him? Little avatar. Have you seen? Who has seen him? Adya Jnana Tattvadarshi. Adya Jnana Tattva Brajendra Kumar. Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj, is Adya Jnana Tattva absolute truth, who has seen him. Not once, who always sees. Jagdish, always sees him. He is Guru. He is Guru, that's it. You just try to learn the truth approaching spiritual master. And who is spiritual master? Who sees the Tattva, who sees the Adya Jnana Tattva absolute truth. Nanda Nandan, son of Nanda Maharaj. Not once, always. Inquire from him submissively, render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. So Mahaprabhu gave a very simple definition of Guru. Who is Guru? Jai Krishna Tattvata, say Guru hoy, isn't it? Mahaprabhu gave the simple definition of Guru. Who is Guru? Jai Krishna Tattvata, say Guru hoy. And who knows Krishna Tattva is Guru. Isn't it? This simple definition. So, you should understand who is Guru. Who is Tattvadarshi? Who sees Tattva, sees the absolute truth. Knows Krishna Tattva is Guru. One must go, approach him, take shelter, surrender unto him, and inquire from him submissively and render service to him. And they will impart Tattva Jnana. By their mercy, then you can have it. Unless one is Tattvadarshi, in complete knowledge of absolute truth, one cannot describe the activities of the personality of Godhead. How can he say? He has not seen. Only he'll speculate. Isn't it? Only speculate. He's a blind man. How a blind man can see? He cannot see, one who cannot see the truth. So he's a blind man. So what he says is only imagination, speculation. That story we say. Blind man was there, wanted to know what is the color of the milk. So blind, no eye, no vision. How can he see? So he asked one of his trusted friends, so my friend, what is the color of the milk? So his friend said, it's plain. Plain? What is that plain? It's like a crane. It's a crane? What is that? It's a blind man. So his friend raised the upper portion of his hand like this, and the portion made it bent like this, and held before him. And he just tossed it, and kept himself mum for 1 minute. Now I understand. I will never drink milk in my life. That will stick to my throat. He understood the color of the milk. So those who are not Tattvadarshis, never seen truth, they have no vision to see the truth, absolute truth. Blind man, their understanding of Bhagavan is like that, the blind man's understanding the color of the milk. Yes. That is what's said here. unless one is tattvadarshi in complete knowledge of the absolute truth, one cannot describe the activities of personality of Godhead. Therefore, although there are so many so-called Ramayanas, or histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, some of them are not actually authoritative. Many Ramayanas are there, yes. Even 5,000 years ago, many are there. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami says, you might have heard again and again of Lord Ramchandra, the husband of Mother Sita. That Prabhupada said. Sometimes Lord Ramchandra's activities are described in terms of one's own imagination, speculation, material sentiments. But the characteristics of Lord Ramchandra should not be handled as something imaginary. While describing the history of Lord Ramchandra, Sukadeva Goswami told Maharaj Parikshit, you have already heard about the activities of Lord Ramchandra. Apparently, therefore, 5,000 years ago, there are many Ramayanas. Yes, histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, and there are still many now going on. Yes. But we must select only those books written by Tattvadarshis, Jnanina, Tattvadarshina. These are authoritative. Not the books so-called scholars who claim knowledge only on the basis of doctorates, so-called Rakshasas, modern Rakshasas. We should not. What they have written, we should not select those books. This is a warning by Sukadeva Goswami, Rusivi, Tattvadarshi. Although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, Valmiki is the authority on Ramayana. You understand? Valmiki Ramayana is recognized as Shastra, not other Ramayanas. Though there are many Ramayanas still. 5,000 years ago there are many, still many. Do you follow? So famous, this Tulsidas, Goswami Tulsidas Ramcharita Manas is also famous. Yes. In India it's famous also, in the West also it goes also. But it is not authoritative. Only Valmiki Ramayana. Valmiki is the authority on Ramayana. So Valmiki Ramayana is written in Sanskrit, is a huge literature. You understand? So that is Shastra, that is authoritative. Other Ramayana, though many Ramayanas are there, but they are not authoritative, authentic. Prabhupada says. And this Sukadeva Goswami also gives warning, Rusivi, Tattvadarshi. Although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, the same activities are summarized here by Sukadeva Goswami in a few verses. Sukadeva Goswami speaks from Valmiki Ramayana, few verses. So Prabhupada has stressed, and this one only, Rusivi, Tattvadarshi. His whole purport is based on it, Tattvadarshi. Tattvadarshana. Maya mugdha jiven nahi, Krishna smriti jnana jivere, kripaye goile Krishna Veda Puran. Conditioned soul has forgotten Krishna from time immemorial. Therefore, Krishna, who is very, very merciful, he gave Veda Puranas. Do you understand? He gave Veda Puranas, Vedic literatures, showering mercy on the conditioned soul, those who have forgotten Krishna from time immemorial.